Going live. Going live. I'm live. Hello. Hello from Westminster. Do you believe in life after love? Well, 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 well. Do you? Life after love. Do you believe in life after? I don't know because I don't know what she's talking about. I can't. My brain can't work it out. Fucking old bag. I'd still fuck her though. She's, you know what I mean. Oh, oh. I heard she got teeth like razor blades. Imagine that. Imagine that. Oh, blimey. Oh, oh, here, did old Sonny Bono dead? He's been dead a long time, hasn't he? Remember? Oh, hello, Mr. Eminem. You're back. I'm glad you're back. You're my only viewer, but it doesn't matter because I'll tell you something. It's the quality of the viewer that counts. The quality. I mean, you know, it could be 20 people right now, but they could all be like TJR or Beatle James, someone like that. You know what I mean? And but here you are, and this is what counts. This is what it's all about, Mr. Eminem. Hey, have you got a very good stereo unit by chance? Bang& Olufsen. Or whatever they use these days. Because I'm a bit out of touch. I haven't even got a stereo anymore. Because you know why? Because I'm 52. You know, you don't think about shit like that anymore. Don't. I mean, you've got headphones and stuff, so it's all good. Yes, I do. It's made by Innovative Technology. Great. Sounds good. Is that the name of the make? Or is this just Innovative Technology like a words? Have you got a stacking system like, you know, in the old days? This is terrible for records. You used to get the old records and you'd pile them on top of each other. This is why if you go around some people's houses from the 1970s, and if they've still got their record collection, half the time they threw the old covers away, unless it was a sexy band like Hot Gossip or something, and then you'd keep the cover for wanking, you know. Anyway, what was we talking about? What's the title here? Yes, it's the company, mate. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. You'll have to send me a picture. You'll have to send me a picture. Or maybe I'll just Google it. So now, where was I? I can't remember what I've called this chat. It's could have been important. Oh, we didn't talk about shrink wrap, did we? So, should we talk about shrink wrap? Do you want to hear what I've got to say about it? Hey, who are you? Rondo, howdy from Texas. Oh, was ya? Oh, you were the other man. Oh, right, yeah, great, yeah. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, howdy, howdy. Here, listen, I can't say your name properly. Rondo. Yeah, I'll just call you Rondo because it's easier. Like a rodeo. Run, Rondo, all right? Oh, Mr. Hello. Yeah, no, I've been out of bed because I went to a party yesterday. But listen. Where was I? Rondo. Um, if you had to go to a desert island and you was only allowed to take one TV program with you, and the choices of TV programs is Gilligan's Island or Little House on the Prairie, which one would you choose? And you have to pick one, or they cut your balls off. Running dough. Ah, oh, running dough. I like it. Woo! Are you an Indian? So I mean, a First Nation person. Gilligan's Island. Yeah, I'd pick that myself because Charles Ingles a fucker, isn't he? He's so stiff, you know. The bloke that was going to light a fire, messing around, you know, like they did in the cowboy days. Charles Ingles comes round the back. Oh, I'm gonna have to get the birch to you because you just burnt my door. Oh, the fuss he made about everything. Christ. Anyway, I enjoy your humour, comedy. Oh, Mr. Eminem, yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. But you got me right in the heart. You did right there, right there, right there, right there. Where's my heart? Left. I don't, because I'm invisible. I don't know anymore where I'm touching. You know. uh, yeah. Right now, I've got Mr. Eminem. If you was on a desert island and they said you can only take one record by Michael Jackson, which one would it be? Now you've got a choice there. You can even choose The Girl Is Mine. I like that bit where you go at the beginning. None. Mr. Ray, none. Thriller. Oh, Thriller, obviously. No, I said I meant a bloody single, not an album. Don't cheat. And anyway, why is it Thriller, obviously? Why is it obviously? Because it might be Off the Wall. Could be. It was a good album. So was Bad. You asked John Eaton. Singing his praises. Call it Shrink Wrap. Also, David Jackson, here, you're a troublemaker. I've met you before. Was brought in and busted. So I'm reading to myself. I'm not reading to you lot. You'll have to read it yourself. Carry it back. The record was brought in and bus ticket to. Oh yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say. Now listen, but I'm going to tell you my story about Shrink Wrap. It was off like that in a bin with a silly label as well. In fact, I always think people, because my brother, and this wasn't for collection purposes, but he used to all his records had like a 99p sticker or something like that. And I thought, oh, that looks so tacky. And then, he just leave them on there. So if you do want to tear it off, say you buy yourself a record and somebody's left a fucking sticker on, and then you buy it from the market, and you think, great, I got this copy. Oh, I don't want this dirty old sticker saying £1.50 on there, so I'm going to peel it off. And then it's bright blue underneath, and you think, no, how am I going to get rid of this circle now? And also, shrink wrap. You could buy plastic PVC, see-through plastic things, which is what I used to do. It's shrink wrap. Go and get yourself tested, the lot of you. You're mental. Shrink wrap. Hey? Anyway, who's that there? Brandon Bears, who are you? Hey, Ray's here. Yeah, you're right. Hang on, because what's happening is there's too many questions coming at once, and we're going beyond the bottom. So I'm going to have to get. Have you seen To the Earth's Core with Doug McClure, and he gets that burrowing thing that goes to the centre of the Earth? That's what I need to get the bottom of these questions. Hang on, I still have shrink wrap on all my records. Don't go down that road, mister. Because I'll tell you what, one day you're going to look at your Beach Boy collection and you're going to say, oh, I love it. It's so beautiful. And look at and then some kids is going to come round, or you'll get yourself a girlfriend or something, and she might have a couple of kids, and they'll come round. Oh, make yourself at home, kids, and they start pulling all your records out and shrink wrap here, and you'll be fucked, wouldn't you? And then you think, well, this is a proper relationship with a person made of flesh and blood, and I can have sex with them. So fuck the Beach Boys. That's what you'll say, or you'll have to. It depends on the woman, really. If it's Lindsay Lohan sitting on your dick, yeah, the fucking record collection go out the window. But I mean, if it's fucking Hilda Ogden, then you whooey. Right, anyway, I do have a. Oh, hang on, I've got to go back up. Just give me a minute to read this. I've got itchy nose. Maybe it was all that coke. No, I couldn't get my hands on that. So works do. Beat it. Beat it. Beat it. Yeah, no, that's a good answer. That was about the time I was really into Michael Jackson. Still have a shrink wrap on all my record. Yeah, if I keep my cell phone on my work suits once they have, but look, it happens. It happens. It happens. Um, yeah, you should always, if you're out there buying records today, always keep the carrier bag. I don't know why, but just keep it because you can't go wrong. Well, it's good for taking it back if you listen to the record. It's a pile of shit. What we used to do back in my day, used to buy, it'd be a record store. Say China Crisis had done an album. I think, oh, well, what I've got a choice here. I can go down the pub with £5, or else I can buy the album. So I buy the album, like Marks and Spencers. You go, you buy the album, take it home, record it on the old tape, and then you think, right, tomorrow I'm taking that back. So take it back in a record store. So, I'm afraid to say that I didn't like it. Can I bring it back? Yeah, all right. Give you a refund. Right, down the pub. That's what you do. But you, look, you're so bloody interested in all the. Oh, I've got to have the. What was it that fucking bombardier said? Oh, there's no pictures of the magical Maharishi tour or the Grand Day Out. That's Wallace and Gromit, wasn't it? Anyway, look. Back to the subject. Let's have a look. I do, however, use the 3 million. Yeah. The poly bags. Yeah. Have you heard of the graphic novel called The Fifth Beatle? No. What's it about? What's it about the fifth Beatle, whoever he is? There is no woman for me, for that matter, no one. Hey, that was heavy. That's heavy. Mr. Eminem, what are you saying? Cool, blimey. Yeah, that is heavy. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to repeat it. Uh, well, can I give you a little bit of advice, Mr. Eminem, which will which will do you some good. If you're gonna have a sexual relationship with a woman, make sure that you're her employer. Right, but otherwise keep away from them. Yes, honest, if I hadn't have had dealings with women, I tell you what, I'd be rich as well. But I'm not talking about my beautiful wife. I've been lucky. I've been lucky. God has given me a third chance in life. Right. Anyway, listen. I want to get some people. Oh yeah, go and get some people in here. Get right back. Some people. Where? What's some people? Where? I may like eat it, but I will as just as much. Yeah, it's a good song. It's a good song. Eat it, wasn't it? Eat it. I remember that. I threw out all the album and keep all. David Jackson, listen. You're supposed to be my chief headhunter. You've got to find me some more people like Talk More Talk, TJR and Robert. You know what I mean. We need more legends because I'll be reviewing Beatles for Sale next. By rights, it shouldn't be. It should be A Hard Day's Night or Sergeant Pepper. But I can't be. Sergeant Pepper is going to be a colossal task for me to do. It probably take me all weekend. Whereas Beatles for Sale, I think I can get it done in about 6 hours if I'm lucky. So yeah. The fifth Beatle is about the Beatles manager Brian Setzer. Uh, oh, it sounds a very interesting book. I mean, not a lot of people know this. That's Michael Caine. That is not a lot of people know that. Do you want to hear that again? Not a lot. Yeah, but I'm not as bad. Remember when Mayo starts like he he does this impersonation and he thinks it's so good he keeps saying it and saying it. So all right. Do you remember he kept doing was it fuck you? He kept doing the for you beginning. Oh, don't do it again. The joke was flat to begin with. You know what I mean? Anyway, listen. Oh, Mr. Eminem, did you find any people? Listen, Mr. Eminem, I can't comment on either of the competitors like TJR. He might try and beat me to doing an album, because I remember I did Wings Greatest, and another person who remained nameless decided to review All the Best at the same time. I hate copycats. I hate copycats. Right, also, if I've missed your question, I'm just going back up now. I'll have a look. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see who shows up. We've got 10 people on here now. 10 people. Hey, TJR, suck my cock. 10 people. Back of the net. Back of the net. Now there's 8 people. Mr. Eminem, what have you done? You're making people go away. You're supposed to make people come to me. You remember that Inspector Clouseau when he's in the bed at the end and it goes into the wall. Come to me. I was watching it the other day. It's so funny. My recommendation of the week is not Matthew Street's recommendation. He keeps doing these bloody awful albums, doesn't he? So I just heard about, and TJR keeps doing it as well. I mean, we're all about the same age, me, TJR, and Matthew Street, but we keep getting this. Oh, now this album you should look out for, and it's always a bunch of crap. The next big thing. All right, listen, you guys. You know about the Beatles. All right, stick with the Beatles. That's a bit of advice for you all. Now I've gone down to 6 people. 6 people. Come on. Mr. Evers, you read the book St. John Lennon? No, John, hello. I haven't read that book, but I don't think I want to read that book because Matthew Street, funnily enough, was going on and on and on about it. And he wouldn't give nothing away. I thought, just fucking tell us the end of the book, because I ain't going to fucking buy it. Well, if you want to know what happens later, you just have to. And I thought, no. It's as bad as when. Well, I'm not complaining about Matthew Street because does a fantastic job generally, but sometimes he lets the side down. Do you want to know what he did? He did this. He went to see the Love show in Las Vegas. Whoa, you know what I mean? That's brilliant. And he didn't do any filming inside the, secret filming. We would have liked to have seen that. I can't afford to see such shows. Girls shaking their ass around to a bloody or blood. I mean, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? God, I'll be in the front row with me old out, wouldn't I? I'm sorry, this is why the viewers are dropping off, because they think I'm talking disgusting. Who's that there? Where's Matthew? We need a vinyl nerd of 2000. We do. Has anybody got his phone number? Who else do we need? Here. We need. Does anybody out there know Russ Goodall? Try and get him here. Or who's that other one? Oh, there was a right drippy kid. There's a right drippy kid. I think he's a personal friend of Russ Goodall's, and probably what's his name, Rock Boy as well. I think he's their friend, and he's like a fusion of those 2 people, and the result is, God. I mean, I was just looking at the boy. Oh my God, I just want to switch this off now, because it's what's the word? Vanilla. Vanilla, and that's a fucking insult. That is an insult. But do you know who he is? Oh, Robert. Yeah, imagine if we could get Robert. Oh, Robert P. Oh yeah. Get Robert P. up here. Send us some discs. And I want a Beatles model. Now, if you've seen, look, this is what I really want to get my hands on. Robert P. If you're out there, I'm not so fussed about any Beatles stuff, but the film Ratatouille. Well, I heard there was like a plastic model of Ratatouille. So if you anybody out there can send old Invisible Ray a Ratatouille, I'll treasure it forever. I'll treasure it. I wouldn't be like old road trip Rachel. So I just got a box. Probably cost about $1,000. It's really nice. No, I'd be. You bought me something I always wanted to get my hands on. God bless you. Yeah. Right. Anyway, let's read some of these. Ah, Brandon. I like his humour. Those who don't can fuck off. Which, hang on, I've got to show this message. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait. So my Beatles tribute bands. Have you ever saw any Beatle tribute? Yeah, I did. I saw. I saw. I've seen loads of them. I've seen who were the main ones? The bootleg Beatles. I saw them at Brighton. I've seen what was the other one? They was even better though. These people, I can't remember what their name was. It was something, Beatle-ish, Beatles sounding. And there was a bunch of kids. They all went down the Talbot Arms a few years ago, and they started singing. I was really drunk, and I went up, and they were so nervous because it's a really rough pub, the old Talbot Arms. And I was tapping them with about quarter of a bottle of whiskey, and then I had about 10 Jaeger shots. Woo! I was enjoying myself, and I went up to him. I don't know why I did this because. And I tapped the lead singer on the shoulder. I says, "Here, mate, here." I says, "Can you do Blackbird singing in the dead of night?" And I said, "Oh, we've never been asked to do that one before." But they were scared because they thought that I was going to lead a revolution to beat them up unless they sung Blackbird. So I went up to them again 30 minutes later. I said, "You're going to do Blackbird then?" I don't know if we're going to have time now. Anyway, what's this? Where was the last? Tom's vinyl. Where were you last night? Tom's vinyl shack at a YouTube chat. Tom's vinyl shack is this the shop where Mr. Mayo goes sometimes? The Ruttles. The Ruttles. Oh right. Well, in that case, why would I be interested? Because I find, I like listen. I like Mr. Mayo's stuff. He's good. It's good. It's good stuff. When he does a review, he's usually pretty good at the unboxing stuff. He's got a tale to tell or three. But when he gets down that record shop, nothing happens, does it? Nothing happens. You know, it's if it's supposed to be stick. Anyway, listen. No, I didn't. Anyway, where we Invisible Man Newsflash Sir Ringo in recording studio on the 20th. So no, I didn't know Sir Ringo was doing another album, and it's bad news. Really, I think every new Beatles related release is bad news because it just means every time we got to go out and buy crap. Because let's face it, we ain't going to get silly love songs now, are we? We ain't going to get with a little help from our friends from Ringo. Oh, just these pointless. Oh yeah, just fucking throw it out there. Enough cunts to go out and buy it. uh, I mean, it's a meal ticket for life, isn't it? A meal ticket for life. Uh, yeah, Ruttles, type Ruffs. Oh, yeah. Tell me why you like his rancid mayo vids. Why? I mean, there was a good one about the sandwich. It was pointless, but it got me thinking. Something happens in the middle of the hills. All right, hands up, everybody. Eminem, where's these bloody people? I've got 5 people now. A country album. Oh yeah, don't start all that country album by Sir Ringo. Well, he could just do a compilation. Oh no, this was one of John Heaton's brilliant ideas. I wish he's John Heaton, right? Let's have a bitch about him now. He's he was. I was watching him last night, or the night before last, or something. He was talking about. his records when he was growing up. Good God, I mean, what kind of records was he? Is he such fucking do 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 do? Well, I mean, when he was 10, he must have been 60 or something. Um, but no, there was another. Let me just check on this. I won't be able to see you for a minute, so just bear with me. I'm gonna go into John Heaton YouTube. Right, here we are. John Heaton YouTube. Right. Okay, now I'm going to tell you. Uh, it looks like he's just put something up called Wings 1979 UK Tour, hit or miss. I'll give you an answer, Mr. Heaton. I don't know. I don't know. It's all right because he was young enough to get away with it, but I would have said that his 1979 tour, from what I've seen of it, it, it pulled out a few stops. And it's definitely better than George Harrison's 1974 tour. This is another thing that John Heaton's always talking about, George Harrison stuff, and he's so boring, isn't he? Not John Heaton, but George Harrison's such a boring person. I can't muster up enough enthusiasm to even review one of his albums. To be honest with you. Oh, that's what he's going on. He's talking. Look, first he's talking about crap like Blondie, and he's going back. ELO, ELO, ELO. What was he talking about? The ABBA the other day. Oh, I mean, I'm not being a musical snob. I'm not being a musical snob because I'm not. I like a catchy tune, but this is music for people who've had their brain taken out. But anyway, look. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Eminem. If I've been offensive to you, I'm sorry if your friends don't like this kind of talk. Tell them I won't swear for the next 20 minutes, I promise, and I won't talk about sex or nothing like that. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, rancid mayo is funny. Right, whatever, whatever. Anyway, David Jackson. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ringo never plays UK. He's not interested. Wow. You know why, don't you? Because we this is why McCartney prefers touring in America, because in England we know him. We know what a cheap bastard he is, and we ridicule the man quite a lot over this way. So I mean, my theory anyway. All right, now I want you to shout really loud because we want Matthew Street to appear. Show yourself, Final Nerd 2018 to 19. Wait. Is this a true story? Rondo. Look. Hey, you'll have to do a video about that because Matthew Street did a video about meeting Ringo. Oh, it, he got to the punchline eventually with it, but But anyway, tell your story. The world needs to know about this. The world needs to know. Uh, don't blame me. Just tell your followers I'm ever so sorry. Uh, and look, well, I'm going to keep this up as well, so they can see for themselves that I'm just a humble man, living a terrible existence because I'm invisible, and sometimes I would love for people to see me, to really look at me and say, "Oh, you, John." I mean, there's good side about being invisible, but there's bad stuff as well. You forget what you look like, what you used to look like. And when I remember what I look like, then I'm kind of glad that I'm invisible. But anyway, there will be a cure one day. I know there will, because I'll never give up hope. Never give up hope. Whitney Houston, she would have said it. I believe the children are the future. Right, let's read some questions. Have you ever seen the film? Yeah, I've seen the film Bohemian Rhapsody. Please refer to a previous video that I've done called Reviewing Bohemian Rhapsody. There you go. I think it's called something like that. So I can't discuss it here. Uh, I can try to get you, mean Mr. Mayor, over here, but hard though, because he's rarely is on Instagram. This is true. This is true. Can you get Road Trip Rachel on here, or whatever she call herself now? Rachel's Rabbits Wet Knickers. Oh, by the way, for American viewers out there, knickers are panties. All right, women's underwear, undergarments. Knickers. Remember that. Knickers. Howdy King. Howdy King. I have oh, King's Court. Hello, King's Court. King's Court, can you go and get talk more talk over here? Because I'd be honoured. I'd be honoured to have one of them for just discussing this, that, and the other with me. Rachel's Records. Rachel's Records. Road Trip Rachel at least sounded a bit, oh, what could happen here? Rachel Records just, Tim's toilet flushes, or something like that. All right, so here's my shopping list. You've got to go and get Road Trip Rachel's Records. Don't get Mr. Mayor. Don't bother with him. He's busy sulking. I don't need those kind of people on my channel. Thank you very much. No, you're welcome here, Mr. Mayor. You're welcome. If you're here, you're welcome. I love you. I love you. In a man way, not in a queer man way. Sorry, Mr. Eminem. If any of your friends are there, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, stoop to this level again. I'm a stooping to this level. Do you want to see my cat? You want to see my cat? There's my cat. Here you are. Hello. It's Penny. She's my manager at the moment. Right. Thanks, Mr. Eminem. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Eminem. Mr. Eminem, are you still there? Don't know. Might have gone. I like your stuff. The King's Court. I've heard of you. I've heard of you. I know what knickers are, and I'm an American. You must be of Anglo-Saxon origin then, unless you've been watching a lot. I don't know. Well done for knowing. Well done for knowing. But you never. How come sometimes your hands are invisible and sometimes? Well, if you watch, I think it might be my Back to the Egg video. I got a prosthetic coloured gloves put on, so now it looks like I've got proper hands, but it's not. Sadly, it's not the case. I can boing, boing. You know what I mean? It's a good start. It's a good start, and it's very important to know where your hands are. It is, so when I put these gloves on, I'm the jazz singer, right? Cute kitten, how long have you had it? It. My cat is not it. It's her. She's a lady. I don't know, 3 years, 3 years, 3 years, I think. 2 years ago. 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and 6 months ago. So 3. All right, David Jackson. What is it? Well, Canadian bloke who gives everything 10 out. Oh, Larry Graves. Listen, I don't even want to talk about Larry Graves. Everything I needed to say about that moron has been said. But I tell you what, he drags it. He's got to be on the sick, hasn't he? He ain't got a job, has he? Because he's always every day. And his humour's terrible. It's not, he gets to track 9, number 9, number 9. I give it a 10 out of 10. And who's that bitch he's with now? Fucking Pocahontas, eh? I mean, she's up to something. She's an evil woman, She's an evil. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. You'll get the truth coming from this place, I'll tell you. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, young lady? Yeah. Love your sense here. Thanks, King's Court. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, yeah. Fit to be tied. Yeah, well, it's fit to be tie-dyed. You know them all. You know them all. Are you really invisible? Because I've never heard who's. I've not actually told you what happened, but there was a terrible. You remember the beginning of the TV series, The Incredible Hulk? Well, it was kind of like that. It was, there was a emergency light flashing, and it was chemicals everywhere. But anyway, never mind about all that. My wife's fault that was, but I'll talk about that later. Oh, hang on a minute. Excuse me. Oh, it's a bit uncomfortable. Right. So, DJ Jackson. Listen, I'm too. I can't. This time of the evening, I can't really tell you about Canadian subwoofer. Change the subject. We don't want him. We don't want him round here. He's banned. Look, can we get TJR and Robert? Is anybody here a personal friend of these two idiots? Does anybody is subscribed to these people? He explains lack of famous Canadian. Yes. Oh yeah. You know that. That's Canadian stud muffin. If you've never seen what he does, don't. He'll just annoy you too much. He really is annoying. Do you know what though? I will say this quick. He's been doing the most pointless thing in the whole world. Like he's the talking Wikipedia page. Or it's like, oh, what am I going to do tomorrow? Oh, let's see. Well, I've just done all of Please Please Me. He's now, I think he's on Abbey Road now. He's almost finished. I mean, I just get these things at the sidebar. It's not like I get told because I'm not subscribed to him, but just get all these things all the time saying, oh, he's now reviewed Carry That Weight, or he's now reviewed Sun King. And I thought, oh, for fuck's sake, well, you're not telling us anything that we can. Oh, I wonder what he's going to say tomorrow. Let's look on Wikipedia page for you, Blue, and then we'll see. Oh yeah, well this is his script for tomorrow. Ringo plays the maracas. George Martin was the yeah. We'll read it on Wikipedia without your bullshit fucking voice. Hey, do you agree? I think I might tell him that as well. I say, when we're on this planet, the best we can hope for is to be remembered when we're gone. Remembered for something good that we've done. And not many people can rise to be remembered by history for even a period of time. We're forgotten. We're nobodies. But oh fuck it. Where you gone? I'm here. Yeah. Yes, but I was listening. Oh yeah. Did you get me any did you get me any people? I'm relying on you, Mr. Eminem. You're my pimp. He's my pimp. Now listen, I've just this. You remember when I tried to roll up that cigarette the other day, and it was really tough to lick the paper and light it up. It's really difficult, So just I'm not going anywhere really. I'm just gonna slide over that direction. So I don't want to expose you to my invisible face because it'll frighten you. you'll be able to see the cat right through me. So just got to move away for 1 minute whilst and whilst you're here, you can just look at this deodorant I've got here. Put it there. Put a bit of music on for you. Hey, there you are. So it's the poor man's Lynx. All right, now this is a coffee cup there. Just give me that. That's what I burnt my duvet cover with a hot rock. Right, back in a minute. Ah. Oh, excuse me. Is anybody there? I'm back. All right. Sadly, not yet. They're ignoring me on Instagram. Oh, Mr. Eminem, don't tell him because he'll think that I've asked you to get him on the show. I don't want him to think that. I want him to think, shit, that guy's done himself a new live stream. And he ignores my questions now because he's so filled with venom since the Vinyl Nerd Awards. Right, I'm going to do shouting out, and we've got to find these people. Oh, excuse me. Sugar Baba. Right. Is there any work of some kind, mate? Brandon, I've got to tell you something. This is puzzled medical science. My doctor, Dr. Chetty, said, here's your prescription, and she's just basically sent me down the pub. And but what was I talking about earlier? What was it? Now, let's change the subject. I was talking about really dull reviewers because I'm glad that you're finding me amusing. These are mostly true stories, and I want to tell you a story now. I hope I can tell this. So please listen to me, everybody. This is 8 people. Well, you should know about this, but women don't make me laugh. They're not funny. You know what I mean? You can go and have a laugh with the blokes, can't you? With the lads about anything. With women, it's different. There's a bloke hopping along one leg. Oh, look at him! Look, he looks a cunt. Oh, how could you say that about him? Oh, haven't you ever known disabilities or people with disability? Oh, fuck's sake, shut up. Oh, but they're not funny. And when they tell a joke, it's usually about a bloke's willy. And then they start going, oh, he looks like a willy. That's all they laugh at. It's pathetic. Well, anyway, this is not quite the case because I've gone out with this girl called Jules a few years ago. Well, let's say in 1998, I was going out with her. Anyway, she's had these parents. She lived with her parents in the countryside. And anyway, we went. I went up to see her at the weekends. Anyway, one day, right now, this girl, she was so deadpan, so deadpan. You'd tell her a joke, and it's sort of you'd get a smile when she think, "Well, I'm supposed to smile now, so I'll smile." Anyway, we was at Tilgate Park. It was a lovely summer's day. Now, Tilgate Park's a big park, just outside Haywood Heath. Or as this man, he'd had a metal plate put in his head, and Haywood Heath is where there's a big fucking hospital for nutters. And anyway, he used to come through with this racing bike, with the old goat horn is, and it was like handlebars of it, and he'd come through saying, "Haywood, make my throat." And he'd come through the railway station, "Haywood." So you'll always remember that. Now, when you say Haywood Heath, say, "Hey." Actually, it was deeper than that. I'll try and do it again. Anyway, look. So back to the story. It's really funny, really funny. Now, it's a lovely sunny day, and me and her family, we were walking in the park. Her mum and dad, her sister's husband, two young kids, all strolling along. Lovely, right? All of a sudden, the heavens open up. It's pissing down the rain, pissing down. Bear in mind, we're in the middle of the park. So anyway, it just by chance, there's a reptile house right in the centre of the park. So of course, everybody, because everyone's thinking it's a lovely sunny day, weren't expecting the rain to come down like that. Everybody charges into the reptile house. And you see all these people sort of going around looking like this. All of a sudden, before 5 minutes before, the fucking place was empty. And all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, there's about 50, 60 people all looking at these reptiles as if, oh, this is interesting. Yeah, you're coming because it's fucking raining outside. Anyway, you know those boners on the old blades, skating blades. Anyway, it was in the reptile house. The floor was where everybody's, acting a bit sort of, so what? At least I'm in the dry. And everyone looking at the fucking reptiles. And then all of a sudden, there's this bloke on the blades in front of me. And he went like this, whoop, whoop. And we thought, because it was the wet floor and he couldn't keep his balance on his blades because he had to sort of stay still, because there were so many people in the room. Anyway, everyone, we all thought he was going to go. So there was this collective, oh. And it didn't happen. But then, like the old sneeze, the sneeze. And then he went, whip, 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 and landed on his ass. And everybody sort of parted like the fucking Red Sea. And he's. And then the girl Jules, she said to me in a stage whisper, really loud, like, I bet he feels stupid now. And he's bright red. I burst out laughing. And it was the only time a woman's ever made me laugh properly. Like, before, just women, just ain't fucking funny. Do you agree? Hands up, everybody that agrees with that. Mr. Eminem, you will find in your life girls are only worth fucking, not worth nothing else. Not worth nothing else. So some are quite smart in that, got opinions that count, but generally they're fucking deadbeats. The sense of humour. Sense of humour, terrible. Right, anyway, look what we got. Adios King. What? Ooh, what? Is that axe? I thought only kids use that stuff. Well, I'm a kid. I'm one of the cool kids. Uh, back to 8. And I've got 9 now, actually. Mr. Eminem, Mr. I do like the song "The Girl Is Mine." Yeah, I'm gonna tell. I'll tell you. John, hello. We're not going to argue about this. Oh, I thought I told you. I forgot the words now. You don't know nothing, Paul. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't believe it. But the beginning, I was singing it earlier, wasn't I? And he goes, and then it goes. I really like that. But you should go and listen to that. Sample it. We'll make a TJR record and we'll sample that. And then we'll put these ding dong, 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 dong. These fucking 1099 Casio. Can't even fucking play it, can he? He's trying to sell it to people that he's a songwriter and some sort of musical inside. Fuck off. He's a bloody insider at an asylum. That was good, wasn't it? So I do like the song "A Girl Is Mine" because it is so naff. It is so naff. I do like it though. Even though your family and friends still support my wife, she's my wife's been wonderful. She's supported me through thick and thin, and now you know what I mean. I'm a lucky man. I'm a very lucky man. To my beautiful wife. Oh, by the way, she looked lovely at the party last. You should have seen her. I was so proud. I was so proud. I said, you keep your hands off, you lot. The girl is mine. Oh, and here she is now. Mavis, I've got to go. Got to go.